Should I file for divorce first? A question we get a lot is, should I be the first one to the courthouse? Should I get there and file and make sure that I'm first in line and get a leg up or some type of strategy in my case to get the case filed? This 2-minute video is just a brief. I'll give you the answer right up front. In Florida, where I practice, I do divorce and family law in Florida. There's not a significant advantage to filing first. The reason why is, number one, you're paying the filing fee. So you're paying that $500 amount. You know, each county is a little bit different within Florida, but let's say around $400 for the filing fee. So you got the filing fee, and then you got to serve the other person. So you got to track them down and get a process server to serve them with the papers. So that's about, between those two costs, about $500. But the other side doesn't have to pay. So if they file a counter petition, again, that's county by county, but about $300. So number one, cost-wise, they're having to incur it if they file first. The significant advantage is you're the petitioner and you're setting the tone for the case. So you have taken the action of saying, okay, I'm drawing the line in the sand, and that's an issue for an entire other video of what the benefits of actually filing are. And but for purposes of this video, it's, should I file first? And for our purposes, if you want to file and you want to move forward and rip the Band-Aid off and go for it, yes, do it. But is there an unbelievable distinct advantage? No. And one of the advantages is in a trial, if your case goes all the way to trial, so, all the way at the end, and you got to have a judge decide it, even though, 70, 80, maybe more percentage of the cases actually settle in Florida. So a lot of cases are not going all the way to a final hearing, and this is more in attorney-driven cases where, we're looking at it on a pro se standpoint, and cases without attorneys, it's a little bit different, the numbers. But, from the numbers we're looking at, that if you're not ever going to actually go to a trial, in going first, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. But if you do go to trial and you're the petitioner, yes, you would present your case first in trial. So that is one of the advantages of filing first. But for all intents and purposes of strategic reasons and people wanting to, again, as I tell people, yes, this is rip the Band-Aid off, file it, draw a line in the sand, but strategic purposes, no. It's not going to give you that unbelievable leg up that sometimes people believe there is by filing first.